Welcome to China. Oh, hello there, it's me, your friend from Travel Vibes. You know, I've always believed that the best way to understand the world is to see it, to taste it, to meet the people who make it so special. And today, we're going somewhere truly incredible. Welcome to China, a vast land where ancient history, really ancient history, meets awe-inspiring natural beauty that just makes you stop and say, wow. In this video, we're going on a journey together through China's most famous spots, the ones you see on postcards, but also to its lesser-known marvels, the hidden gems that tell the real story. Prepare to be captivated by its rich culture, its enchanting landscapes, and stories that feel like they've been whispered through time itself. Are you ready to explore? I know I am. Let's dive in. What do you know about China? I'm always curious. So, we have a little question for you. Which of the following is the tallest mountain in China? Is it A, Mount Tai, B, Mount Everest, or C, Mount Huangshan? You're smart, I know you are. Go ahead and leave your answer in the comments below. And here's a little something I learned. China is the world's largest producer of tea. Can you believe it? It's been a huge, integral part of Chinese culture for over 4,000 years. That's a lot of tea parties. Think of all the conversations, the friendships, the family moments that have happened over a simple cup of tea. It's beautiful when you think about it. Before we dive into the breathtaking beauty of China, I'd love to hear from you. It's like we're all sitting around a big table, sharing stories. Have you ever dreamed of visiting China? Maybe you've seen pictures or watched a movie and thought, I have to go there. Or perhaps you've already witnessed some of its spectacular destinations firsthand. Tell me all about it in the comments below. I read them, I really do. And hey, if you enjoy this little journey of ours, if it makes you smile, don't forget to give this video a like. And, you know the drill, subscribe to our channel for more incredible travel adventures. It means the world to us. Okay, enough talk, let's go. Alright, first up, it's a big one, the Great Wall of China. You see pictures, you see it in movies, but let me tell you, nothing, and I mean, prepares you for the real thing. Standing here, you feel so small, in the best possible way. It's not just a wall, it's a dragon of stone and earth, slithering over mountains and valleys as far as the eye can see. You can almost feel the weight of centuries under your feet. It's a testament to human will, to sheer, unbelievable effort. You think about the people who built this, brick by brick, stone by stone. What were their lives like? What did they eat for lunch? I think about that. The scale is just mind-boggling. They say it's over 13,000 miles long. Can you even wrap your head around that? That's like going from New York to Los Angeles and back. Twice. And then doing it again for fun. It was built over dynasties, not just by one emperor with a big idea, but by generations of people, each adding their own section, their own story to this incredible structure. It was meant to protect, to define a border, but now, it feels like it connects. It connects us to a past that is so grand, it's almost mythical. Every watchtower you see has a story. And you know me, I love a good story. The legends here are as epic as the wall itself. People whisper tales of ghostly soldiers still marching along its ramparts on misty nights, forever guarding their posts. Can you imagine? You're walking along, and suddenly, you hear the faint sound of footsteps from another time. It gives you chills. There are also stories of secret chambers hidden within the thick walls, filled with treasures, or maybe just forgotten messages from the past. It makes you want to tap on every brick, just in case, right? Looking out from one of these watchtowers, over the rolling green hills, you can't help but feel a sense of profound respect. This isn't just an ancient ruin. It's a living symbol of China's resilience. It has weathered storms, invasions, and the relentless march of time itself. It's been broken in places, rebuilt in others, but it endures. It's like a grandparent of the nation, scarred and wise, with a story etched into every single stone. It's a powerful reminder that even the biggest challenges can be overcome with persistence and a whole lot of teamwork. The wall is a perfect example of cultural endurance. It's woven into the very fabric of Chinese identity. It represents strength, protection, and a deep connection to the land and its history. Walking on it feels less like sightseeing and more like a pilgrimage. You're tracing the steps of soldiers, merchants, and emperors. You're participating in a story that's been unfolding for thousands of years. It's a profound experience that changes how you see not just China, but the scope of what humanity is capable of. So, as the sun sets and casts these long, dramatic shadows across the landscape, you just stand there in awe. It's quiet, it's peaceful, and it's magnificent. The Great Wall is more than just a tourist attraction. It's a lesson in history, a masterpiece of engineering, and a symbol of a spirit that simply refuses to quit. And for that, you have to admire it. What a start to our journey. I need a snack. Okay, from the monumental creation of man, we now journey to a place that could only have been crafted by magic. This is Jiuzhaigou Valley. And when I say it's beautiful, that's like saying my mom makes pretty good matzo ball soup. It's a massive understatement. The colors here, they don't seem real. The lakes are this impossible shade of turquoise and sapphire, so clear you can see the ancient fallen trees lying perfectly preserved at the bottom, like skeletons of a forgotten forest. It feels like you've stepped into a painting. The air is crisp and clean, and everywhere you turn, there's the sound of water. Not just any water, but rushing, cascading waterfalls that seem to tumble out of the green forests like bolts of white silk. It's a symphony of nature. You have the Five-Flower Lake, the Pearl Shoal Waterfall. Each spot is more breathtaking than the last. It's a place that makes you want to speak in whispers, not because you have to, but because you feel like you're in a sacred space, a cathedral of nature. It's truly, truly special. And of course, a place this beautiful has to have a beautiful story. The local Tibetan and Qiang people, who have lived here for centuries, have a wonderful legend. They say that a long time ago, a mountain god gave a beautiful goddess a magical mirror. But she dropped it, and it shattered into 108 pieces, which then became the 108 stunning, multicolored lakes of Jiuzhaigou. Isn't that lovely? You look at these lakes and you can believe it. Each one looks like a fragment of heaven. This valley is not just a national park, it's a vital part of the cultural and spiritual landscape for the Tibetan and Qiang communities. Their brightly colored prayer flags flutter in the wind, sending blessings across the valley. Their traditional villages, with their unique architecture, are nestled in this paradise. It's a reminder that humanity and nature can coexist in perfect harmony. You see their deep respect for the land in everything they do, a lesson I think we could all learn from. The name Jiuzhaigou actually means Valley of Nine Villages, and visiting one of these is a must. You get to see a way of life that is so deeply connected to the seasons and the natural world around them. It's a beautiful contrast to the bustling cities. Here, life moves at a different pace, dictated by the rising sun and the flow of the rivers. It's humbling to see that connection, that respect. It makes the scenery even more meaningful. So as we wander through this fairy tale land, from the shimmering lakes to the thundering waterfalls, you feel a sense of peace wash over you. Jiuzhaigou is a UNESCO World Heritage Site, and you can see why. It's a treasure, not just for China, but for the entire world. It's a place that reminds you of the sheer, unadulterated beauty our planet holds. It's nature's art gallery, and every single view is a masterpiece. I could stay here forever. Well, until I get hungry again. If you thought Jiuzhaigou was like a dream, wait until you see this. We're at Zhangjiajie National Forest Park, And if these landscapes look familiar, it's because they are. This is the place that inspired the floating Hallelujah Mountains in the movie. And let me tell you, it needs no special effects. These are real-life floating mountains. Giant quartz sandstone pillars that jut out of the ground and rise up into the clouds. It is absolutely, positively surreal. You expect a big blue person to fly by on a dragon at any moment. Walking through this park is like stepping onto another planet. There are thousands of these pillars, some over 1,000 feet tall, draped in lush green foliage. When the morning mist rolls in, it fills the valleys below, making these giant peaks look like they're floating in a sea of clouds. It's a geological marvel that boggles the mind. How did this happen? It's nature showing off, that's what it is. And I am here for it. You can't help but just stare, your mouth wide open, trying to process the sheer spectacle of it all. Like all great places in China, Zhangjiajie is steeped in legend. People here talk about ancient spirits that inhabit these pillars, guardians of the forest. It's easy to believe. Each peak has a name, a personality, like Five Fingers Peak or the General's Gathering. It's as if the landscape itself is telling a story, a grand epic of gods and heroes. This place has a powerful, almost mystical energy. You feel it in the air, in the silence between the calls of the birds. To get the best views, you have to go up. And how do you go up? You take the Beilong elevator. Now, this is not your average elevator. It's the world's tallest outdoor elevator, built right into the side of a massive cliff. It rockets you up over 1,000 feet in about a minute. The ride itself is an adventure, with jaw-dropping views of the valley unfolding beneath you. It's a marvel of modern engineering meeting a marvel of ancient nature. A little scary? Maybe. Worth it? Absolutely. The park is a maze of trails, bridges, and viewpoints, each offering a new, impossible perspective. You can walk across glass bridges suspended thousands of feet in the air if you're brave enough. I'm not sure I am, my mother would worry. But the views are undeniable. You see monkeys playing in the trees, rare birds soaring between the peaks. It's a vibrant, living ecosystem clinging to these vertical giants. It's a testament to the tenacity of life. Zhangjiajie is more than just a park. It's an experience that completely redefines your idea of what a landscape can be. It's dramatic, it's beautiful, and it's utterly unique. It makes you feel small, but in a wonderful, inspiring way. It shows you the incredible artistry of our planet, a masterpiece sculpted over millions of years by wind and water. It's a place that will stay with you long after you've left, a memory of a world you didn't think could possibly be real. Alright, from natural wonders that look man-made to a man-made wonder that looks like it came from nature. This is the Ruyi Bridge in the Shengxianju Valley. And look at this thing. It is one of the most incredible, beautiful, and let's be honest, slightly terrifying bridges I have ever seen. It's suspended almost 500 feet above a deep canyon, and it's designed to look like a jade ruyi, which is a traditional Chinese scepter that symbolizes power and good fortune. What a concept! The design is just genius. It's made of 3 undulating, wavy bridges, with parts of the deck made of glass. Yes, glass. So as you walk across, you can look straight down into the abyss. It's a test of courage, for sure. You see people inching their way across, holding onto the railings for dear life, and others just striding confidently, taking selfies. I think I'm somewhere in the middle, a healthy mix of awe and please don't let me drop my phone. But the name, the Ruyi Bridge, gives it a deeper meaning. It's not just about thrills, it's about symbolism. Walking across it is meant to bring you good luck and happiness. It's a bridge of good fortune, literally. The shape is meant to be auspicious, a perfect blend of nature and culture. It's this beautiful idea that by creating something beautiful in a beautiful place, you can create good energy. I love that. It's architecture with a soul. The views from the bridge are, as you can imagine, absolutely breathtaking. You are surrounded by these dramatic, karst mountains that look like something out of a classic Chinese scroll painting. You can see waterfalls in the distance and the lush green canyon floor far, far below. It gives you a perspective you just can't get from the ground. It's like you're a bird soaring through the valley. It's a moment of pure, unadulterated wonder. This bridge is a perfect example of China's innovative spirit. It's a modern architectural marvel that respects and complements the natural beauty around it. It doesn't dominate the landscape, it dances with it. The wavy flowing lines mimic the curves of the mountains and the flow of the rivers. It's a conversation between the man-made and the natural, and the result is just stunning. It shows that progress and nature don't have to be enemies. Walking across the Rui Bridge is an experience you won't forget. It's a little bit of a thrill, a little bit of a spiritual journey, and a whole lot of beauty. It makes you appreciate the ingenuity of human design and the overwhelming majesty of the natural world all at once. It's a bridge that connects more than just two cliffs. It connects you to the landscape, to the culture, and maybe, just maybe, to a little bit of good fortune. I'll take it. Next, we're heading to a place that has inspired poets and painters for 1,000 years. This is Huangshan, the Yellow Mountains. And let me tell you, they are not yellow. The name comes from the legendary Yellow Emperor, who they say became an immortal being right here. After you spend 5 minutes in this place, you start to think, yeah, that makes sense. There is something truly otherworldly about these mountains. They are pure magic. What makes Huangshan so special are these incredible granite peaks. They're not like other mountains. They're sharp, jagged, and they thrust up into the sky like giant sculpted fingers. And clinging to these granite cliffs are these ancient twisted pine trees. Some of them are over 1,000 years old. They grow in the most impossible places, right out of the rock face, their branches contorted by the wind into beautiful artistic shapes. They have names like the welcoming guest pine. It's like the trees themselves are the hosts of this magnificent place. The most famous phenomenon here is the Sea of Clouds. Because the peaks are so high, they often poke up above a thick blanket of clouds that fills the valleys below. Standing on a summit at sunrise, watching the peaks emerge from this white, fluffy ocean as the sun paints the sky with color. It's a religious experience. It's no wonder this place is so significant in Taoist culture. You feel a connection to something much bigger than yourself. It's a moment of pure, sublime beauty that silences you. And it's not just peaks and clouds. Huangshan is also famous for its hot springs. Imagine, after a long day of hiking up these incredible mountains, soaking your tired bones in a natural hot spring, surrounded by this unbelievable scenery. It's the perfect end to a perfect day. The water is said to have healing properties, and whether it's true or not, it certainly feels like it heals your soul. It's the ultimate natural spa. This landscape has been the muse for countless generations of Chinese artists. The style of painting known as shanshui, which means mountain water, feels like it was born here. The misty peaks, the gnarled pines, the dramatic cliffs, it's all there in the ancient scrolls. When you're here, you feel like you've walked directly into one of those delicate ink wash paintings. It's art come to life, or maybe life that is so beautiful, it had to become art. As a UNESCO World Heritage Site, Huangshan is recognized for both its natural beauty and its cultural significance. It's a place where nature, art, and spirituality all come together in the most harmonious way. Every trail you walk, every peak you climb, offers a new verse in an epic poem written by the earth itself. The Yellow Mountains aren't just a place you see, they're a place you feel deep in your bones. It's inspiring, it's humbling, and it's a memory you'll cherish forever. Now, we're going to see something that is a testament to human ingenuity and our partnership with the land. These are the Yuanyang rice terraces. For over 1,000 years, the Hani people have sculpted the very mountainsides into these incredible, cascading terraces to grow rice. And the result is one of the most stunning and intricate landscapes you will ever see. It looks like a giant shimmering mosaic that changes with the light. This is agriculture as art. The terraces follow the contours of the mountains, creating these beautiful flowing lines that stretch from the mountaintops all the way down to the riverbanks. It's a masterpiece of water management. The Hani people developed a complex system to channel water from the forested peaks down through each and every terrace, ensuring every single rice paddy gets exactly what it needs. It's a system that has worked in perfect harmony with nature for centuries. It's brilliant! The beauty of the terraces changes dramatically with the seasons. In the winter and early spring, the paddies are filled with water, and they become like thousands of mirrors reflecting the sky. At sunrise and sunset, the colors are just unbelievable. Pinks, oranges, purples, all shimmering on the surface of the water. It's a photographer's dream. In the summer, they turn a vibrant, lush green as the rice grows. And in the fall, before the harvest, they become a sea of golden yellow. There's no bad time to be here. This isn't just a pretty view. This is the lifeblood of the local Hani culture. The rice they grow here sustains their communities. Their villages are built on the hillsides, right amongst the terraces they tend. Their festivals, their traditions, their entire way of life are all interwoven with the rhythm of planting and harvesting the rice. When you're here, you're not just seeing a landscape, you're seeing a living culture that is deeply and beautifully connected to their environment. The scale of this is hard to comprehend. It covers hundreds of square miles. You can stand at a viewpoint and see terraces stretching to the horizon in every direction. It's a testament to generations of hard work, of families passing down their knowledge and their land from one to the next. It's a story of community, of survival, and of creating something beautiful and sustainable out of a challenging environment. It's truly inspiring. Visiting the Yuanyang rice terraces is a humbling experience. It makes you think about where our food comes from and the incredible effort that goes into it. It's a powerful reminder of the intimate relationship between people and the land. The Hani people didn't conquer the mountain. They worked with it. They listened to it. And together, they created this breathtaking, productive paradise. It's a beautiful lesson in harmony and one of the most spectacular sights in all of China. After all these vast, epic landscapes, it's time to get a little more intimate. We're visiting Fenghuang ancient town. And oh my, it's like stepping back in time. It's exactly what you imagine when you think of old China. The town is nestled in a misty mountain valley, built along the banks of the Tuojiang River. The air is filled with the gentle sound of the water and the murmur of daily life. It is utterly charming. What makes Fenghuang so unique are these incredible stilt houses that line the river. They're built right over the water, supported by these slender wooden stilts. It's a practical solution to building on a narrow riverbank, but the result is pure poetry. They look like they're floating, especially at night when the lanterns are lit and their reflections shimmer on the water. You can just sit by the river for hours, watching the long, narrow boats pole their way past. Walking through the town is a delight for the senses. The streets are narrow, paved with ancient cobblestones that have been worn smooth by centuries of footsteps. You wander through alleyways, over little stone bridges, and discover tiny shops selling local crafts. You can see artisans making things by hand: silver jewelry, ginger candy, beautiful batik fabrics. The smell of street food, like grilled tofu and sweet rice cakes, fills the air. It's a living, breathing town, not just a museum piece. Fenghuang is a beautiful melting pot of cultures. For centuries, it's been a place where the Han, Miao, and Tujia people have lived and traded together. You see this blend in the architecture, in the food, and in the faces of the people. The Miao women, in particular, are known for their elaborate handmade silver headdresses and brightly colored embroidered clothing. It's a vibrant tapestry of traditions and histories, all coexisting peacefully in this beautiful setting. There are so many historical landmarks to explore. You can visit the former residence of the writer Shen Kongwen, whose stories made this town famous. You can climb the old city walls and look out from the watchtowers, just as soldiers did hundreds of years ago. Every corner you turn, there's another piece of history, another story waiting to be discovered. It's a town that invites you to get lost, to wander without a map, and just soak it all in. As evening falls, the town transforms. Hundreds of red lanterns are lit, casting a warm, magical glow over everything. The stilt houses and ancient bridges are illuminated, creating a scene straight out of a fairy tale. It's incredibly romantic. You find a little tea house by the river. You sit, you sip, and you watch this timeless scene unfold. Feng Huang captures the heart and soul of ancient China, and it's a place that will make you fall in love. What a town! For our final stop, we're going somewhere sacred. We're climbing Mount Emi, one of the 4 sacred Buddhist mountains of China. This isn't just a beautiful mountain. It's a place of deep spiritual significance that has drawn pilgrims for almost 2,000 years. As you begin to ascend, you feel a change in the atmosphere. It becomes quieter, more contemplative. You're on holy ground. Mount Emi is considered the place where Buddhism was first established in China. The entire mountain is dotted with ancient temples and monasteries, some hidden deep within the forest. You can hear the faint sound of chanting, or the chime of a temple bell carried on the wind. The trails are lined with ancient trees, and you might even encounter the famous Tibetan macaques, the monkeys who are the mischievous furry residents of this mountain. Just watch your snacks. The journey up is part of the experience. You can take a cable car for part of it, but many pilgrims choose to walk, climbing thousands of stone steps as an act of devotion. As you climb higher, you pass through different climate zones. You start in a lush subtropical forest at the base, and end up in a subalpine world of firs and rhododendrons near the top. The mountain is a world unto itself, a complete ecosystem of incredible biodiversity. The ultimate destination is the Golden Summit. And when you finally reach it, it takes your breath away. At over 10,000 feet, you're literally in the clouds. And standing there, gleaming in the sun, is a colossal, multi-faced golden statue of the Bodhisattva Samantabhadra. It is one of the most awe-inspiring things I have ever seen. It's massive, it's radiant, and it looks out over a sea of clouds. You feel an incredible sense of peace and wonder in its presence. Surrounding the statue is the Golden Summit Temple, with its golden roofs shining against the blue sky. Pilgrims come here to pray, to light incense, and to leave offerings. There's a palpable sense of devotion and faith in the air. Even if you're not a Buddhist, you can't help but be moved by the deep spirituality of this place. It's a powerful experience to witness such profound belief in such a magnificent setting. One of the most magical phenomena here is called the Buddha's light, a rare optical illusion where you can see a halo of rainbow-colored light surrounding your own shadow in the clouds. It's considered a sign of enlightenment. Standing on the Golden Summit, looking out at the endless sea of clouds, with the colossal golden statue behind you, you feel like you're on the roof of the world. It's a fitting end to our journey, a place that lifts your spirit and connects you to something truly divine. And just like that, our incredible journey through China has come to an end. What a trip, huh? From the monumental Great Wall to the spiritual heights of Mount Emi, we've seen so much. We walked on floating mountains, we crossed a bridge of good fortune, and we saw how generations of people painted the land with rice paddies. China is a country of such epic scale and such intimate, beautiful details. It's a place of profound history and dazzling modernity, of deep spirituality and incredible natural wonder. It's a land of 1,000 stories, and we've only just scratched the surface. What I love most, what always stays with me, is the connection. The connection between the land and its people, between the past and the present. You see it in the enduring spirit of the Great Wall, in the harmonious farming of the Han people, and in the timeless charm of Feng Huang. It's a reminder that we are all part of a much larger story. Exploring China is not just about seeing beautiful sights, it's about feeling this connection, understanding this history, and of course, meeting the wonderful people along the way. Thank you so much for coming along with me on this adventure. I mean that. Sharing these places with you is a real joy. I hope it inspired you, maybe made you dream a little bit about your own journey. What was your favorite part? Let me know in the comments. And don't forget to like and subscribe, because the world is a big, beautiful, and delicious place, and there are so many more friends for us to meet. Until next time, I'm your friend from Travel Vibes. Be safe, be well, and remember to always leave room for dessert.